Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Miska, and I don't know, I haven't been saying this lately. I am an author and a singleness coach, a singleness and relationship coach, and I just am a healthy relationship enthusiast. And so I come on YouTube to talk about topics that come to mind from people that I know, things that I've seen over my lifetime, and just, whatever the Lord downloads into my mind, I'm gonna say it to y'all. And so today, while I'm in traffic once again, I wanted to come on here and talk about what letting a man cheat in peace says about you. Because all too often I hear women talking about, I ain't going through nobody's phone, and I ain't doing this and doing that. I'm gonna let him cheat in peace. If I ain't ready to leave, I'm gonna let him cheat in peace. And to each their own. However, I just believe that you're worth more than just sitting around being comfortable with somebody basically, not showing you respect. It just really shows that a person doesn't believe that they're worth much. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds good. Like, I'm just let him do whatever he do in peace. It sounds good. Like, it sounds player. You know what I mean? But are you really the player, or are you getting played? Like, and of course you're getting played, but are you getting played because you feel like you can't do better than the situation you in? Are you getting played because you don't see yourself, worthy of a man that can commit himself to you and only you? Like, what's going on? What's tea? Because I don't know. I just don't understand it, I understand it, actually. Honestly, like, for me, I don't know. I feel like it's like maybe an absent father. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't see a man commit his time to you, and so now you feel like, hey, that's a thing with all men. So he can do whatever he want to do long as he come back or whatever. Or maybe you haven't been in relationships where you were shown pure love, and don't feel like that's something that you can have or deserve solely, just for you. And so it's like, okay, well, he can do whatever he want to do. I got to be cool with this, just to have him. But I'm not one that believes that I just got to sit around at the cribbo and let him do whatever he want to do and just come back and sit up in my face. Like, a woman who can do that, she a different breed. And I can't say hats off to you, but I can say, wow, like, you strong in a different kind of way. Like, you strong in a different kind of way. You let somebody go do whatever he want to do outside the crib, and then come back in your face acting like everything cool. Like, what? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't get it. Honestly, like, letting a dude do that, it shows that you don't really care much about yourself. Like, you don't have a standard. You don't think highly enough of yourself to make a dude or whoever you entertain and rise to the occasion. You are the occasion. And anybody who comes in your life, they need to rise to the occasion. instead of you making people rise to the occasion about you, you want to settle and stoop down to their level and see yourself as lowly and take this road where, oh, you know, you a doormat letting whoever walk over you, but you want to flip it and make it seem like you got the upper hand because I'm allowing it, and I ain't, you know, he know where home at. That's that little double-minded stuff. Like, you want a relationship, but you want him to know where home at. You want to let him do what he want to do, but it's like you want to have control because of your stance. Like, oh, I'm gonna let him cheat in peace, and I'm gonna have his money, I'm gonna have his heart, I'm gonna have this. But do you really have it? Because I know pop culture and everything, and all these little pop celebrity relationships will have you thinking like it's not real love out here, and it's not men ready to commit themselves fully to one woman. And so you feel like you just got to take what you can get. But that's not true. That's not so. That's a lie from the enemy. There is a man out there for you that will honor you. And I didn't say be perfect, you know, but you don't have to settle for somebody cheating, to settle for letting a dude cheat in peace. That's not, you know, something that your creator would have you to do. We got to get, again, I just keep going back to the standard. Like, we got to get a standard and stick to it, and stop letting what it looks like stop letting what it looks like out here. Because in culture, it looks like every dude cheat. It looked like every dude go to the strip club. It looks like, you know, it's no men of God, you know, in plentiful. There's not a lot of men of God that are waiting to have sexual relations until marriage. It looks like, you know, all of this stuff is going on, and it is. However, I am one that believes God always has a ram in the bush. He always has a ram in the bush, and he wants the best for you. And so that's how we got to walk by faith and not by sight. We want everything instantly. We want relationships instantly. We want to feel love and connection and affection instantly. So much so that we settling for anything. Like, the terms and conditions be way off, but we want it so bad that we gotta let a dude cheat in peace to have it. I love myself way more than I love myself too much to do that. Like, and that's what we women have to do. You know what I mean? Like, we just got to get a love for ourselves that say, no, I'm not settling for that. No, I don't have to be around that. No, I don't have to entertain that. No, I am worth more than that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be out here just settling and letting anybody come and go as they please and just, you know, handling you any kind of way. And what I mean by come and go as they please is like, first of all, I know a lot of people who be in situations like that, not committed. They not married. They just letting the dude, like, you know, have his way. Come run up through in the house and just, you know, do whatever. That's what I mean by come and go. And then whenever he ready to slide back through, you know, it's up to his disclosure. I hope I said that right. But yeah, like, We got to get a standard, y'all. We got to get a standard. And we have to be open to being alone for a season or two. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your friends. It's more to life than, you know, romantic relationships are very nice. They really are. God did not create us to be alone. However, nurture the other relationships in your life. Get community. Nurture yourself back to health. Love on yourself, because there has to be some kind of disconnect if you're willing to let somebody cheat on you in peace. Now, am I saying go through their phone, you know, and do all this crazy stuff? Absolutely not. Especially if y'all is not in a committed relationship and, you know, haven't built up that repertoire. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't got that type of connection. Especially if you out here talking about so he could cheat in peace. Girl, you don't need to be checking nobody's phone. Like, sit down somewhere. Like, but if y'all are in a committed situation and that's what y'all have agreed to, then okay, cool. But yeah, we got to get a standard. We got to get a standard and not be out here talking about somebody can cheat on you in peace. Like, I'm in a secure and very happy marriage, and the enemy be sending me thoughts about, you know, oh, cheating, about, oh, she looked better, about, you know, all kind of stuff. So I can only imagine, and it's up to me whether I accept those thoughts or not, and I reject them, and I know what God has given me and help me, and so that's why I can confidently cast down those vain imaginations and those thoughts. But if I'm in a secure and happy marriage, getting those kind of thoughts, I can only imagine what a woman in a situationship, in a halfway relationship, I can only imagine the thoughts that the enemy is sending left and right. I'm talking about confidence probably tore down, insecurities probably at an all high. Like, that's emotional and mental damage, to sit around and let somebody cheat on you, and you up here like, oh, this one better than, she must be better than me, or why am I not good enough? Like, why are you taking yourself through all that trauma and pain? That's abuse. And you sitting around talking about I'm gonna let him cheat in peace because of the benefits. Are you really benefiting? Because when you get in the health, okay, say you let him go, y'all get in the healthy, and you get in a man that want to love you right, and he can't even love you right because you done sat through all this abuse. Even though it's an agreement, even though y'all done made an agreement for, you know, him to have a pass, a hard pass, or whatever, you know what I mean? This is just a hypothetical. Say y'all do agree to do that type of stuff. Oh, he got a pass, he can da-da-da-da. That's still abuse. That's abuse, because you wonder, oh, I wonder if they building a relationship. I wonder if he really like her. I wonder if he like her more than me. You don't know when he getting super serious with another girl. Like, that stuff is crazy. That stuff is crazy. That's too much. That's confusion. And who is the author of confusion? The enemy. And I don't want nothing to do with nothing the enemy got going on, honey. I need clarity. I need clarity and clearness and security when it comes to a relationship. I need to know it's just me and you. I need to know you're here and you're fully here, and you're not hopping in this one bed and that one bed. I don't got time to be thinking about who you building a connection with, or making sure it's just sex and nothing else, and you got a go-to person for, like, no, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. That stuff, that's a lack of discipline. Like, any dude who wanna do, or woman, any woman or man that wants to have a go-to sexual partner outside of their relationship, even them polyamorous and all of that stuff, poly relationships and stuff, like, even that's a lack of self-discipline. We all know what the fruit of the spirit is: patience, love, and kindness, discipline, all of these things. Trying to be out here having more than one sexual partner outside of marriage, that's a lack of discipline. You just want what you want. You don't care about how you get it. And you don't know how to deny your flesh. You think your flesh is supposed to have whatever it wants. And so you're going to give it to it wherever you can get it from. And that's disgusting, quite honestly. I ain't trying to, shoot at nobody. I figure that I am shooting at people, but it's not like, it's word. It's what the Bible says. Like, don't come at me. It's the Bible. But yeah, like, that's a lack of self-discipline. You don't know how to die to yourself and deny your flesh, which can be harmful. It sounds like it's nothing because it is a spiritual thing. And so if you're not, open, if you're not a spiritual person, that don't mean nothing to you, and that's okay. However, I am talking to spiritual people right now who know what it means to deny the flesh, who knows what it means to pick up your cross and carry and follow after God. Like, you can't live a life sold out to God, giving your flesh whatever it want when it want it. That's why people in jail now, not being able to deny their flesh of or being too angry and gotta act on it. Have sexual immorality, wanting to be sexual with people that haven't consented, people that aren't old enough to consent. Like, that's what it means, like, not denying your flesh. It gets you in a world of trouble. Even in situations like what I'm talking about right now, as it pertains to letting a guy having threesomes and being in poly relationships. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, y'all, my best piece of advice is to get a standard. Love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Get in your word. See what God is saying about you as to why it is that you don't have to settle for that. Know that anybody they could love you. Let me not say that, because the person could love you, but all love ain't good love. And is it an ounce of love or is it an ocean? Because I just don't see the person that I love and that I would hope loves me wants to see me battling, in my mind, whether or not I'm good enough for him. Again, to each their own. But yeah. So yes, like I said, I urge you to not settle. You're worth much more than sitting around letting a man live however he want to live and making you deal with it. Or even if you agree with it, you're worth more than that agreement, that bad agreement that you made. You're worth more than that. And so yes, until next time, y'all, comment below what else y'all want to talk about. Like, let me know. All right.